What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Howard in at the point. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Musa. And it falls all over the rim and in. Howard up top. There's the triple. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Garuba. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The ball's knocked loose. Misses in close.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Luwawu Cabarro. Hits a three-pointer.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And they're on the break. There's Howard with the three. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Howard's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. There's a screen from Garuba. Musa, no good.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Guarded by Howard. And there's the drive. And that one's good.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. Howard's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Let's go with a 3. Luwawu-Cabarrot with the rebound. In transition. Finished off the break. Howard's got 7 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Musa over to the left wing. And there's a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
.156 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Howard off the drive. Pass to Manecki. Howard with the ball. He's got 7. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. And the 3 off target. Tipped. In transition, here they come. There's Howard with the 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And their transition offense triggering this run.
Guarded by Howard. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Pass to Hall. Yep, that one's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away. Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now Howard. 10 points for him. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Here's Manecki.
Full team foul. Musa. First personal foul. First team foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
The ball goes to the away team.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here is Howard. The 3 is up. Garuba with a rebound. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energize.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Up 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Hazonia. They get it again. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Jock.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Sinks it from distance.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
That can't hit. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Baldwin's shot is off. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Number 24. 2 shots.
That's That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The visitors with the ball. Pass to Forrest. Gonzalez pulls it in. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Hazonia. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Jop. Ibaka with a steal. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Hazonia. Second chance shot. And Ibaka lays it up and in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Here's Hazonia. Takes it inside.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And he dunks it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Forrest from deep three-point land. Here's Jop. And he slams it in one-handed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First
Saturday, then on Tuesday,
at the line for the away team.
first one falls for him.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Deck. Screen by Ibaka. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Deck's got his first 3 points of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Off target with the three. It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here we go. And the shot goes. Baldwin's got 6 here in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Oh, it's stolen. To the inside.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
That's Ibaka defending. Pass to Jop. To the wing, right side. Here's Forrest. And a nice finish on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Hazonia. And that's not gonna go. And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
To center court. And get ready.
This looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the visiting team.
Offensive.
And that's a wrap on.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pass to Howard. Here's Hall. Back to Howard. Tipped away. And it's Luau Cabarro in at the 2. Maneki with a rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Oh, he tries a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Maneki's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Sees the lob. Oh, rejected by Howard. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 6. Sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 13.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Here's Musa. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Down low. Here's Maneki. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Maneki's got 5 points now in the quarter. It's deflected. To the paint. There's Howard with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Howard's got 13.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
To the inside. Garuba. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Garuba with a rebound. Garuba's got 5 rebounds in the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Guarded by Howard. Inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Musa. And there's the screen. Down low. Oh, swiped away. Here's Maneki. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Luau Cabarro. 3-pointer, no good. Luau Cabarro has gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Misses the 3. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Hall. Now here is Howard. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Manecki gets the bucket. Manecki's got 9 points now in the second half.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you? Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
On defense, the visiting team. Pass to Garuba to halt the run.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Manecki with a rebound. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Howard's shot's good.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown. 19 points in the game. Off the inbound pass. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up 9. And we're coming right back after. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. It's tipped. Pass to Deck. Forrest with a rebound. Deck's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Baldwin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Hazonia. And it's off from 3-point range. Over to the wing from behind the arc. Pass to Baldwin. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. Here's the break. Here's Gonzalez. And he buries the open 3 to cap the break.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Baldwin's got 4 points this quarter.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Pass to Deck. Here's Hazonia. Back to Deck. 3-pointer. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Forrest. Here's Deck to the middle. Here's Hazonia. It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Pass to Gonzalez. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's a living highlight.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
At the line for your home team, Gonzalez, shooting 1. The penalty will do. 2 minutes are allowed to review the call.
Calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Knocks down the triple.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint. It's picked off. Here's Baldwin. Here's Jop. That's Ibaka defending. For three. They get it back to the right side. Here's Baldwin. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Drains the triple.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Hezonja. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Ja. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
They swipe it. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Forrest. Five on the clock. Fires from way outside. And so the road team gets the W in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It's Athens and the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Lucas in at the 1. Pass to Yurtsevin. Launches it. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Huey, the pass to Musa. Here's Huey. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Tavares. Athens getting their last shot to go. Pass to Musa. Here's Huey. Shot clock at 6. Connects from three-point range.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The 3. And Garuba pulls it down. Here's Tavares. He's defended by Yurtsevin. Pass to Deck. Here's Huey. Lets it go from deep. A second chance effort. The shot by Deck, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Garuba. Pass to Musa. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Takes a 3. Garuba the pass to Musa. Here's Deck. Hernan Gomez covering. Here's Huey. Three-pointer. It's another look. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
No good on that one. That one misses. 3 on 3. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Rebound by Tavares. Here's Garuba. Here's Huey. Hernan Gomez covering. And here we go. Here's Lucas. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Huey. Pass to Tavares. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
That puts them in the lead. 6 points for him. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Huey. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Misses from short range. To the middle. A steal. And now Athens on the break. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Deck. Misses the layup.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
It's deflected. Pass to Garuba. Here's Huey. They get the rebound. Here's Musa. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Musa's got his second basket of the night. Musa's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Slukas passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Yurtsevin. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Athens shooting their first free throw of the evening. Here's Huey. And a miss there on the triple. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Athens leads by just 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Athens.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Taking a look at Athens. Pass to Azania. They set the screen. To the wing on the left. Fires for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Athens leading by 3.
Oh, what a dunk! Out below!
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Defended by Ibaka. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And Azania gets it to go.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Brown, good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
He's covered by Brown. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Athens. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Gonzalez passes to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Brown's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Fires at the elbow. And it's good off the back rim and in. Azania's got 5.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Driving in.
Ooh. Oh, Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Three-pointer. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
To the right side. Pass to Nunn. Athens moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Athens needs to get a shot on it. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup. And Athens leads by 6.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by Athens.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Athens shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Good on both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Back to Ibaka. Pass to Azania. A minute 20 left in the first half. Off target with the open look. Athens leading by 8. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And it's in there. He's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Athens foul call. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Azania's just got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
And you could see that dunk coming from a mile away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. When he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Back to Gonzalez. And here is Azania. 10 points for him. Here's Nunn. And so that brings the first half to a close. Athens ahead. They're up by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Nothing off about this off guard. Don't call him a 2. He's been there 1.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for Athens.
They're moving well on offense.
Thanks for joining us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Athens leading by 10. They've got Yui, and it's Garuba in at the 4 spot. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven, and it's Lucas in at the point. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Tavares. Garuba the pass to Yui. from outside the arc. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Huey's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts, and that one's good. Osman.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Athens shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Deck. Here's Huey. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtsevin's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. B.A. thanks.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtsevin's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Athens moving the ball around. That one falls. 12 points for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the pace.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
There's Lucas. A 3-pointer is right on target. And Athens leads by 19.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Huey, the pass to Garuba. Here's Huey. Pass to Musa. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Athens.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Got a piece of it. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. That one goes in.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Athens.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's Yurtsevin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Yurtsevin's got 5. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Athens.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Deck driving to the basket.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
It's intercepted. To the paint. It's stolen. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Slukas passes to Yurtsevin. Ball's knocked loose. Clock at 6. Great open look there. He's got 9.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
With 2 seconds left.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Back to Hazonia. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Athens leading by 21. And for Athens, uses both hands to slam it down.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
On its way from Ibaka for 2. No good with the wing jumper. Now Athens with it. Out to the wing. It's deflected. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a...
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Gonzalez. Here's Hazonia. Traps in the tray. Hazonia's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Defended by Ibaka. And he drives in. None can't get it to fall.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And good that time.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
First one falls for him. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
From the baseline, and Gonzalez pulls it down. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Hazonia gets it to go.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
None against Gonzalez. With the floater, Nunn can't get it to fall. Nunn's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. There's 1:54 left in the game. No good on the 3. Nunn's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Pass to Hazonia. The tray. No good that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Now here's Gonzalez, defended by Nunn. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Ibaka for three. Good on the triple. And here is Athens now. Here's Brown. And they're on the break. It's picked off. .44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Count that bucket. And Athens leads by 21.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point territory. So it's Athens winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for some.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Pass to your 7. Offensive rebound, another shot, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Osman. Off target at the rim. And just about a minute into this first quarter. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Grant, right side. You're 7. Nails the baby hook.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
From downtown, nails it from 3. 6 points for him.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attack.
And he gets the bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now, here is Howard. Pass to Manecki. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. No good with the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Howard. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Grant. Pass to Osman. 4-3. Rebound by Hall.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Ooh, Howard with a block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Top of the key. Lawawu Cabarro, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Back to Grant. Out to the wing, from outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And he comes up with a bucket.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
The shot by Howard, no good.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
Going all the way to the rack.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's your 7. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Hall, to the inside. Maneki. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
There's Howard with the 3. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Athens shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one falls for Grant. And so Grant nails them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
They set a pick. Pass to Maneki. Shot is up. Doesn't go that time.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And for Athens.
And that's exactly how you make a statement. He pulls off a move we might not even see in the slam dunk contest.
You think he planned that one? I think it looked like he had one of those dunks that just kind of happens.
I agree.
Now here's Brown. It's rebounded by Jock.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
On offense, here is Athens. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not kicked off.
On Tuesday, then on Sunday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Here's Forrest. Shoots over Brown. Off the left rim and out.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, you just couldn't get it done.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Drives to the hoop. Forrest can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. 3-point lead.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Baldwin. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Count it. Good. Nunn's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Second team foul.
Baldwin. Inside, 6 to shoot.
He can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Athens leading by 5. Oh, ripped away. And here's the fast break. And the layup is good. Baldwin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Brown. Lets a 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Brown's got 6.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And so it's Athens with it. It's a 3-point game. And the basket by Brown. Give him 8.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Offensive board. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Here's Nunn. Sweet little floater. And it's a 7-point Athens lead.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Pass to Forrest. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Forrest has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Baldwin. Nunn defends. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Athens.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
There's the 3. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Nunn. .107 left in the second. Jop passes to Forrest. Here's Baldwin. Nunn defends. Basket counts.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Offline with a 3. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the wing on the left. They set the screen. The 3. That shot off the mark. Oh, they pick off the pass. Takes the 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Hernan Gomez with it. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. Athens shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
First team foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of this one. It's not going to go for him, and that'll do it for the first half of play. It's Athens up by 12. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Let's turn our attention. And that'll do it for...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Athens leading by 12, and it's Hall in at the center position. Guarded by Howard. There's a screen. Maneki with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And for Athens, he drops it from range. Loawu Cabarros's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Hall in at the 5 spot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Osman.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
That three's off the mark. And so it's Athens with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Grant outside. Floats one up. That one no good.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Howard's shot's good.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Uses the glass on the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Down low. It's stolen. To the paint. No good with a layup. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Maneki can't hit. Athens leading by 6. Now Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Good on the shot. And now a 10-point Athens lead.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at them. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Here's Grant. That one drops for him. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Guarded by Howard. Pass to Yurtseven. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Tries it from 19. Maneki can't hit.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Missed inside. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Lets it fly. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Give him 8. On offense, here is Athens. Here's Grant. The rebound by Hall. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. From the arc. Fires in the triple.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Athens leading by 7. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter here. Great open look there.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Athens.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Pass to Yurtseven. Here's Osman. On the wing, Grant. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Lays it up and banks it in. Grant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Kept alive. Fires the 3. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. Athens leading by 12. From deep. The rebound by Hall. Hall's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got 10 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Lets it go from the wing. Grant can't get that one to fall.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised.
And so it's Athens, ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Athens. The 3. It's hauled in by Athens. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's none. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's the 3. The shot that time not on target. Athens leading by 9. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Here's Jopp. From down in the low post, it goes. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Pass to Hernan Gomez. There's a screen. And he banks in the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Baldwin. None defends. Baldwin's shot is off.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Pass to Forrest. Only one man back on D. Pushing it up now. It's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Counted from distance. Nunn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
On offense, here is Athens. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Outside, Brown. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. And on Gomez up top. Second chance effort. Baldwin with a rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Off the mark there with a 3. Athens leading by 16. Here's Nunn going inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Off with the layup. Intercepted. Going all the way to the rack. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Baldwin. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Goes back up. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Brown, no good. Shot to stop the run. Baldwin's shot is good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
54 seconds left in the fourth. Top of the key jumper, no good. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Hey, here's none for three. Buries it from three.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Count it.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And stolen by Brown. And so it's Athens winning this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Tavares in at the 5 spot. They set the pick. Here's Musa. They get it again. Pass to Deck. The 3 ball. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Sedikurski's. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
It's his first trip to the line. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Campazzo. Down low. Here's Tavares. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Hall. Here's Monecki. Pass to Hall. Inside. 5-on-3 break. Here's Musa. Garuba the pass to Deck. Here's Garuba. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. The shot misses.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
To the middle. Here's Hall. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Howard up on top. Pass to Monecki. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Musa. Knocks it loose.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it goes down 2 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
They get it back. Here's Luau. Pass to Howard. Lets it go. Rebound by Tavares. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Musa. They could use a bucket. Here's Garuba. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but I feel like they've proven themselves thus far.
Fast break, here they come. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Luau. They set the pick for 3. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got 5 rebounds tonight. Musa passes to Garuba. Here's Campazzo. He's guarded by Howard.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And he knocks down the first one.
Campazzo taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Sedikurski's. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Campazzo. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here's the fast break. Oh, and there's Here's the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. To the inside. And here comes the break by himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
The shot by Deck, no good. Stolen. Pass to Musa from downtown. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Deck. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Howard. Got a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession, so it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. To the left wing. Gets a very good look and converts.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And they're running. Takes the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
He got his own, and it's Gonzalez in at the 2. And Forrest gets it to go.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
That's good from Hazanya. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Jock. Here's Baldwin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Baldwin's got his first points in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Forrest. Pass to Baldwin. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Here's Jop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He hits the second from the line. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Huey. No good with the triple. Here's Forrest, and he goes in for the dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Outside Gonzalez. And now here's Hazonia. Defense right on him. Out to the right wing. Pass to Baldwin. Four on the shot clock. No good from outside. Now Hazonia. He's got 9. Off target with his 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Forrest. The rebound by Ibaka.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The quick look, no good that time.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Huey, the pass to Ibaka. Here's Azania. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Here's Baldwin going inside. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ibaka, no luck. Stolen away. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Azania. The three-pointer, no good.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But, Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans. Putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect. And guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
They want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired. Give them a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. There's the triple. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Forrest. He has 6. Fires top of the key. That shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Knocks down the 3 ball. And that concludes the first half. Leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
And now, thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They've got Luwawu. He's out there with Howard. And it's Hall in at the center, filling out the middle. Campazzo, the pass to Tavares. And it's Musa in at the 2-guard spot. Good work there as it goes. He's got 7.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Tavares gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Luwawu. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Luwawu's got 7 points in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
This one for 3. Garuba's shot is off. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Sadakurskis drills it from outside.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Tavares passes to Jack. Here's Campazzo. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Musa. Offensive rebound. Garuba the pass to Jack. Right wing. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Musa's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Pass to Manecki. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Musa can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Tavares passes to Musa. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Howard. Here's Monecki. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Monecki's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Campazzo. And the 3-ball is good. Campazzo's got 5.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
They set the pick. Howard, the pass to Hall. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now here's Howard, guarded closely. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Here's Musa. 6 points for him. And it comes off the front of the rim. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Monecki. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Over to the wing. Launches a 3. He can't get that one. And here's the break. And here they go. Ball stolen. Here's Musa. And that one, good. Musa's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. For the 3, and Luwawu gets it to go.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Musa can't hit.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Beyond the arc. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 18. Don't go anywhere, folks. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Yui, and it's Hazonia in at the 4 spot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Sinks the triple.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Ibaka, no luck. Ibaka's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Baldwin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Here's Forrest. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And the layup's good off the glass. Forrest has got 6 here in this quarter.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Ibaka's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Looking to get back on track here. Pass to Forrest. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops. Brett, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Gonzalez. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
From past the arc, it's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And stolen by Hazonia. Fires, high post. Jacks up a 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over to the left wing. Forrest. His 3-pointers off the mark. From deep. That one doesn't go. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody. And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Puts up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Fires from way outside. To the wing right side. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks from deep 3-point territory. And they get it back. Here's Baldwin. And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Athens shooting their first free throws of the game now. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Musa. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pulls up on the wing. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Garuba. Tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Off target from three-point range. About a minute into this first quarter. Fires the three. The shot comes out. To the middle. The layup off target.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
The offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. Pass to Deck. Shot clock at 6. Tries yet again. Misses off the right iron.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Oh, got that one up quick. 5 points in the game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And that one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Deck. The 3-ball. Pure from three-point range.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Osman. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Off target from outside.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Pass to Garuba. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Launches it. And that's his third bucket in 8 attempts.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Athens trails by 6. A minute 35 left in the first quarter of the game. And another miss by Athens.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Pass to Musa. Here's Deck. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 11.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe. Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On offense, here is Athens. Trailing by 8, 2 points. That one goes.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Musa. No points yet. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtsevens got 4 rebounds in the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3. Drills it from deep.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Leading. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. It's both from the stripe. Deflected, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's the 3. Hazonia gets the bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
That's Ibaka defending. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Beyond the arc. The shot by Hazonia, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Brown.
Away team foul. Number 6. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And he gets it to go. Nunn's got his first 2 points.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
To the left wing. Here's Hazonia. Sinks the tray. He's got 6.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Hey, here's Nunn for 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Gonzalez. Nunn defends. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Down low. Here's Ibaka. Here's Hazonia. The 3-pointer off the mark. Athens trails by 8. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Unable to get that one. To the left side wing. Here's Gonzalez. And the layup is good off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Will it go? Brown uses the glass on the layup. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Brown with the steal. Pass to Nunn. Oh my goodness! How about that? And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Brown passes to Nunn. Can't get it to fall. Nunn's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And he drops the first.
Number 6 at the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Athens trails by 11. And here's Brown for 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. 1:07 left in the second period. Here's Hazonia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On offense, here is Athens. Here's Brown. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Pass to Gonzalez. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Hazonia from downtown. That miss makes him 3 for 7. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the shot goes in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Defended by Brown. Jacks up a 3. The shot won't fall. Athens trails by 6. Shot from the low post is good. Pass to Hazonia for 3. Knocks down the long J. 12 points for him. Outside Nunn. And that concludes the first half. Up by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes.
And now as the season... And that'll do it for us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You're 7 a screen. No good on the 3. Here's Musa. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It will be a ring jump.
Now Hernan Gomez. And for Athens, the 3. And Musa pulls it down. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Second chance shot. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Osman. 3-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. Garuba with a rebound. Garuba's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing. Just enough of a shot contest to bother them.
From outside, off the mark.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Fires from the wing. Here's the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
He's off on the layup.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Deck, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
To stop the run. Garuba with a rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
From the arc. They shoot again! And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. He's got 6.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
There's the 3. Garuba with a rebound. Garuba's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Offensive rebound. Counted from distance.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
From behind the arc, he drops it from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here they come. Takes the 3. Deck with a rebound. Pass to Garuba. Inside. And a miss there on the triple.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Hitting only 20% from the field this quarter. He might want to start getting others involved.
Here's Musa. Deflects the pass. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtsevens got 9 rebounds now. To the inside, Hernan Gomez. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Deck. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Deck's got his second basket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession. So both teams making some changes here. Right side Brown. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Pass to Azonia. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. And another miss by Athens. That shot, no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Hey, here's none for 3. They grab their own miss. Fires the 3. That shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
That one's good for 2.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Hazonia. Defended by Brown. From outside the arc. To the middle. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Hazonia. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Hey, here's none for three. And Hazonia pulls it down. Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Ibaka's shot is off. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Puts up a three. Sinks it from distance.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Here's Hazonia. No good from outside. Athens trails by 16. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. They get it back. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
They found the shots they wanted in the first half, but since then, it hasn't been quite as easy.
None, no good. With the drive.
Woo! VA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Fires in the triple.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Pass to Hazonia. Here's Gonzalez. Defended by Brown. Right wing. 4 on the clock. Hazonia gets the bucket. 21 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Ibaka. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
Ibaka, 3 points.
Athens trails by 19. And here's Brown. Offensive rebound. Misses from short range.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Here's Hazonia. Second chance effort. Ibaka, good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
It's rebounded by Ibaka.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Hazonia. Pass to Gonzalez. And stolen by Nunn. That one falls. High post Ibaka. Here's Gonzalez. Nunn defends. Gonzalez passes to Ibaka. Here's Hazonia. 4-3. Hauled in by Brown. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like...
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. Howard is out there with Luwawu, and it's Monecki in at the power forward.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
The three. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Howard. Pass to Hall. Here's Monecki. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
There's the steal. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Slukas. Here's Yurtsevin. There's the three. Goes up again. Pass to Hernan Gomez. There's Slukas. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Howard. Here's Luwawu. Shoots. Jump shot is good that time.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
There's Slukas. Athens with another miss.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic for deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. That one good for two.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Pass to Hall. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Howard with a clean look from beyond the arc and then some. Howard's got 6 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for the away team.
And so Howard nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Looking to end the run. And it's Osman missing. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Outside Howard. Kept alive. Pass to Hall. Here's Luwawu. Hernan Gomez covering. Outside Howard. Here's Hall. Here's Luwawu. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Luwawu's got his second bucket tonight.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
He gets that one.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Buries the long-range jumper. Luwawu's got 8.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Here's the break. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Delivering the blowout. After this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Baldwin. Count that one. Baldwin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Brown's shot is good.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Jock. Here's Forrest. He's covered by Brown. And Forrest gets it to go. Forrest has got his first basket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Fires it up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Makes it off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Driving the lane. A nice shot by Baldwin.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Defended by none. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Up and in on the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Baldwin. Second chance shot. Good on the jump shot.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Over to the wing. From 18 feet away, they grab their own miss. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's rebounded by Jop. Pass to Baldwin. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Baldwin's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
There's the drive. And the shot is good. Baldwin's got 9.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And the shot goes in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
That's tipped. And now Athens on the break. Petro. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Athens shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Petro taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Baldwin looking for the opening. It's hauled in by Athens.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Another shot. And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Delivering the blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs. I think you... And now as the... And that is...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here is Athens now. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward. It's good from long range. He's got 14.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
They've got Luwawu. He's out there with Howard. And it's Hall in at the 5 down low. Now Athens with it. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Picked off in midair. Takes it inside, and that one's good. Osman's got his first points of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside Howard. Offensive rebound. Sedekursky's. Good. Nice job down low.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
This Lucas hands it from downtown.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Pass to Howard. Here's Monecki. Back to Howard. Here he goes. Good on the shot. Howard's got 10.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
There's Lucas. That 3 off the mark. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
3.
Now Athens with it. Here's Osman. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Osman's got 5 points in the quarter. Howard, the pass to Hall. For 3. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Now Athens with it. It's stolen.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's the fast break. Here's Monecki. And he jams it with authority.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here is Athens now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Here's Monecki. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Assist from
Howard's got 6 assists now in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
From deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. 13 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Monecki. Pass to Hall. Now Howard. Here's Hall. Deflects the pass, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Luwawu. Drills it from outside. Luwawu's got 6 here in this quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
The 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Yurtseven and Slukas in at the point. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The 3. It's rebounded by Jock.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's a completely new group for Athens.
Substitution on the court.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Brown with the bucket.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Brown's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Down low. The layup off target. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And he's on the money with his first shot today.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Here's Forrest, trying to the hoop.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Lets it go with a 3. And they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Baldwin. It's hauled in by Athens. Nunn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brown. Drops in the layup for 2. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Jock.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Forrest. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brown deciding where to go with it. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Yes, that goes in.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
From the arc. They get it back. Second chance shot. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Baldwin. Cans it from downtown. Baldwin's got 20 points.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Nunn. Buries it down low.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
The away team. Shooting for the away team.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Forrest. He's covered by Brown. And Forrest gets it to go.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
It's deflected. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. If it counts.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.